Hi GBC Kids, it's Danny here, and I'll be doing a little kids intro video this week before I go on 2 weeks holiday, and I'll tell you a bit more about that in a minute. But you know what, I am so happy, you won't believe this. Do you want to know why? Because of this. Let me quickly show you. Ooh, playgrounds! We can play on playgrounds again. How good is that? We are just here playing at the playground and we just can't get enough of it. It's a rainy day today and we're still here because we're so excited. Now, why don't you come along and I'll show you what we do at our playground. And maybe another time you can show me what you do at your local park or playground or wherever it is that you go for fun. Okay, come along, I'll show you. So you're gonna go down the slide like Fireman Sam. Okay, ready, steady, go. Steady. Oh, it's I'm a bit fat. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Smooth.
Oh, yeah. That's a bit better. Do you guys see all the fun that we've been having at our playground? I hope you've had lots of fun like that at your playground or whatever it is that you might be doing now that the coronavirus restrictions have been eased a bit. Now, today at GBC Kids, we're going to start our next new series in the book of Job. And I think it's going to be a great time. And it comes at a really good time as well because of all the struggles that we've had. You know, like we have been suffering a lot, it seems, just because we can't go onto the playground. But suffering is not just something that you go through during the coronavirus. You know that, right? Suffering is something that happens all the time in life. And the book of Job is all about suffering. And it teaches us lots of good things that we need to know for us to get through suffering. Because when we suffer, we often think, oh, what did I do wrong? Have I been naughty? Is God punishing me? And we see in Job that that's not how it works. That's not true. Job was a righteous and good man, upright. And he was like the best of the best in his area, and yet he suffered. Another thing that maybe we can think is that God is not in control when we suffer, right? Oh, if God is good, then if it doesn't go that good, then God must not exist. And so we just need to give up on God. Well, we see in the book of Job that that's not true either. And then the other thing we see in the book of Job is that God is still there when we suffer. Sometimes we think that when we suffer, God has lost control. He's not in control anymore. But actually we see that God is in control and he draws near to us. And we don't have to give up on him, but we can know him more and better through our suffering. All right, so anyway, that's the book of Job and this series, and I really hope you guys learn lots of things about it. It's going to be another great time, I'm sure. Now, before I go, I just want to tell you that I'm going to go, as I said earlier, on 2 weeks leave, right? And so for the next 2 weeks, we won't have these kids intro videos, all right? But we're just going to have a link straight to the North Coast Kids videos for you guys. So the series will still continue in that way. And luckily, you know those guys a bit more now. And also, when I do get back and the school holidays start, we're just going to keep going through the school holidays because that's what North Coast does. And so it allows us to do that even in the school holidays. So anyway, have lots of fun today. Have a great 2 weeks while I'm on leave, and pray for me and our family that we might have a restful time. And I hope you guys have a good time as well. And we look forward to seeing you again. See ya. Bye.